This shirt has a very beautiful color. I should buy it. Old clothes are so boring. But it's the end of the month now, so I don't have much money left. It's okay, just consider the reward for next month. I just bought it a little earlier. I didn't spend too much this month. My credit card will handle it all. Does this story sound familiar to you? Do you see yourself or those around you in this situation? This is a common thing in life, overspending. So why do we often find ourselves spending more money than we should? Let's break it down. First of all, let's talk about our world. We see ads everywhere. These apps tell us to buy new phones, cool clothes, or the latest gadgets. It's easy to think we need these things to be happy or successful. Another reason is convenience. Now we can buy anything with a few clicks on our phones. This makes us buy things quickly. Have you ever bought something online just because it was on sale, even if you did not need it? I know I have. Let's see what ways we can avoid spending too much money. Understanding your spending habit is crucial. If you know where your money is going, it's hard to make changes. So, how do we start understanding our spending? The first thing to do is track everything. I suggest starting with a simple exercise. Write down every single purchase you make for a week or month. Yes, every single one. It might seem boring, but it's very helpful. You might be surprised how much those small purchases add up. When you have your spending list, take some time to look at it. Also, keep track of your habit. Are you buying coffee every morning? Are you eating out more than you thought? Finding these habits is the first step to making changes. Now that we know our spending, let's talk about the difference between needs and wants. This is important to make managing your money better. Before making a purchase, ask yourself, is it something I need or something I want? Needs are important, like rent and food or utilities. Wants are things that are nice to have but not necessary, like a new pair of shoes when you already have 10 pairs at home. Without want, you'll be fine. It'll just be uncomfortable. But without needs, you cannot separate. By carefully considering the item you buy based on needs and want, you have a more objective view and save money more easily. Another good tip is to wait before buying something. If you see something you want, wait 24 hours before buying it. Often the first feeling to buy will go away and you see you don't need it after all. Waiting helps you think more clearly. Sometimes you realize that you can live without the item or you find out that you already have something similar at home. This simple step stops you from making unnecessary purchases after waiting. Try next time you want to buy something. You might be surprised how often you decide not to buy after waiting. Setting spending limits can also help you control your finances better. You need to decide how much money you spend each week or month on things you don't really need. Then stick to that amount. For example, you set $50 a week for extra spending. Don't spend more than that. Moreover, using cash instead of a credit card can also help you. When you use cash, you physically see the money leaving your wallet, which can make you twice before spending. Creating a budget is one of the most effective ways to managing your money. Start by listing all the money you get. Next, list all the things you spend money on. Include fixed costs like rent and utilities, and variable costs like groceries and entertainment. In addition, you should spend your income to pay for these expenses. Make sure you also save some money for the future. When you plan, be realistic about how much you spend. Don't guess too low, as you might end up more money than you expected. It's important to save a little extra money for unexpected costs. Sometimes things happen that you didn't plan for, like car repairs or medical bills. Having extra money helps you handle these surprises without worrying. Technology can be very helpful to managing your money. There are many apps that can track your spending and help you stick to your budget. Firstly, pick an app that is easy to use and fit what you need. Some good choices are meant whenever you need a budget or a pocket guard. These apps let you enter and organize your spending so you can see where your money is going. Also, set up alerts in the app to remind you when you are close to your spending limit. This can help you stay on track and avoid spending too much money. Another way to save money is choose cheaper option for spending. You can cook at home instead of eating out, or plan your meals to avoid extra shopping. Or you can find for coupon or discount codes before you buy by using various websites and apps. Using public transport instead of driving is also a way to do it because it's usually cheaper and better for the environment. Let's put all these tips together with a practical example. Imagine you earn $2,000 for months. You can create a specific budget like this. Spending $800 for rent, $100 for utilities, $200 for groceries, $100 for entertainment, $100 for transportation, $200 for savings, and $100 on other expenses. This is just an example. The amount of money you spend depends on how necessary the item or service is for you. By following these tips, you can take control of your finances better. Remember, spending money is not about feeling, it's about making smart choices. Small changes lead to significant savings over time. From tips above, gradually managing your money, managing your spending. Therefore, you can manage yourself without having to stress about not knowing where the money is going.